What's up, guys? So I'm just here to make a quick video because I got to talk about this guy, KARSTEN WARHOLM. Of course, if you guys don't know him, he is a Norwegian hurdler slash sprinter. And today he did something that was so awesome that I just had to make a video about it. I'm going to try to make more of these little track talk videos, if you will, about subjects that I find interesting within the broad umbrella of athletics. So I say we get into it. So if those of you haven't been keeping up, the Diamond League races have been starting to get back into full swing. Last week, he opened up, WARHOLM did, with a huge win of 47.10 in the 400 hurdles, which is like, 0.32 off the world record of 46.78, I believe, by Kevin Young. Anyways, today, his second 400 hurdles of the season, he pops off a 46.87. I got the splits up here. I'll get those. I'll talk about those in a minute. And then even after that, just an hour and a half later, which is not a lot of time, after running a 46.87.09 seconds off the world record, he comes back to the flat 400. Both of these races run in lane 8, mind you. He comes back with it's not a personal best, but he still runs a 45.05, defeating a world-class field with guys like Rabah Youssef of Great Britain and Davide Ray of Italy. Guys like that who are sub-45 guys that are very reliable members of the relay teams for their respective countries. WARHOLM's out here. He's not really a relay guy because there's not really many other athletes over his distances that compete at the level that he does for Norway. But man, so he starts with a 46.87 and then a 45.05. This guy's got incredible speed, strength, craft, and talent. He's incredibly close to his coach, if you've seen on his social medias, and he's now partnered with Puma. The guy's just a really fun guy to watch. When you watch him cross the finish line, there's nobody that you'll find with a happier expression on his face, realizing what he just did. And let's get into the nitty-gritty of his performances today. So I guess we'll just start with the elephant in the room, the hurdles. So we all knew he was going to win this one. I didn't know he was running the flat until after he already finished the Open. I didn't actually get to watch the races live because I don't have the NBC Sports Gold Plus or whatever. But these splits are they speak for themselves. So yeah, first 100 11.2 with 2 or 3 hurdles to go over, 22.2 at the 200, 33.9 at the 300, which is literally only 0.12 around, give or take, off of his 300 hurdles world record that he set earlier this year in June or whenever it was. And he finishes 46.87. And you got to remember, this is all on his own. The next closest athlete was in 49.14. That's a difference of 2.5 seconds nearly. And he's running in lane 8. So that's a time trial. 0.09 seconds off the world record. There's nothing more I need to say about this guy. For those of you that don't know, he's already a 2-time world champion. His 2017 win was an upset over Olympic champion Karan Clement of the U.S., and he just barely edged Rai Benjamin twice last year in the hurdles. 2019, they went under 47 for the first time, both of them, and this is the second time that WARHOLM has done so. And I thought the race was going to be happening later today, but then I check his Instagram and I see he's asking where the video where his coach is telling him to believe in himself for doing this next race, the flat 400, and I'm like, this guy, he's doing 2 races in a day, which is a lot more than you might think for a pro athlete, especially if they're both finals and not just prelims. Because now if we take a look at his Open 400, he actually started slower because his first 100 was 11.5, whereas his first 100 in the hurdles was 11.2. So, yeah, and his first 200 as well. His first 300, at the 300 is where he started to kind of break away from the hurdles because I guess you'd have a little bit more in reserve without having to hop over the barriers, adding that on to the lactic acid, because those just only add distance that you got to cover if for the body. But 45:05, just, it's, what can I say? It's not a time you'd expect from a traditional hurdler. He can obviously go faster than that, but it's just solid, and the consistency is something that we really got to keep an eye on, because a lot of people were looking at Ry Benjamin for this world record. I'm just going to leave you with this. This world record for the 400 hurdles is KARSTEN WARHOLM's for the taking. And I believe I've already explained why. If there's anything else that I missed that you guys would like to comment on, feel free to leave your comments below. Like, share the video if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more track content, because I'd like to start uploading more. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon.